Tell me if you think this story is nuts because I think this story is nuts. I'm moving on from my current company and moving to a different company. And when I accepted the offer, they were like, the new company was like, great, can you start in 2 weeks? And I was like, oh my God, that means that I have to give my current company my notice like today. Are you sure that you want me to start in 2 weeks? And they were like, yeah, definitely. I'm like, okay, are you sure you're sure? Because never in my life have I seen a company input me into the system, get all my credentials in there, and get me a laptop. Never. Like, not even a Target or Best Buy where those things are like, routine, right? And with Target and Best Buy, I would always like show up at headquarters and pick up my laptop. This company has to ship the laptop to me. And so you're going to do all of that in 2 weeks. Are you sure? Because I need to give my company my notice today if that's what's happening. They're like, yes, definitely. We need you. We've got this project going. Like, we need you as fast as possible. So 2 weeks it is. I'm like, okay. Fast forward 1 week later to today. And if you're keeping track, that means that I start next week, like 7 days from now. And I get this email and it says, hey, we are confirming that you're going to start on Monday, a week from today. Great. Cool. Also, can you send me your address? You already have my address. You were going to ship my laptop last week. Okay. Here's my address again. I'm like, okay, thank you. Here's the crazy part. They will send the laptop in a couple of weeks. What? I start on Monday, but they're going to ship the laptop in a couple of weeks? But they will send the laptop in a couple of weeks, but you will still start your work on Monday, even if the laptop is not ready. What does that mean? Like, is this how I'm managing a project of people in California, New Jersey, and the Ukraine? This is how I'm doing this for weeks, plural weeks, until you ship me a laptop? What? And so I was like, I'm confused. How do I work without a laptop? Like, are you asking me to use my personal laptop until the company gets here? The company laptop gets here? And eventually they came back with like, yeah, let's do that. And I'm like, I just think they're really lucky that I own a laptop. I'm sorry, I'm a millennial. There was a meme going around when COVID first started that was like, companies keep asking you to like print stuff at home. Hello, millennials have like never owned a printer. We've always been secretly printing things at work. I haven't owned a printer. I barely own a personal laptop. The only reason, like, I have my work laptop and I have my phone. Like, that's all I really need. I don't really use my personal laptop. It's a piece of shit. Because the only reason that I own a personal laptop is because a couple of years ago, I picked up a side job to be a trivia host, and they needed to download the software onto a laptop, and I wasn't going to give them a work laptop. And so I was like, well, I guess I'm buying a personal laptop, but I picked up the trivia gig so that I could make money, not spend all that money on a personal laptop I don't need. So I paid $200 for this thing like 5 years ago. So the fact that it's even working and functional is like beyond impressive to me. So I barely, like, this thing's gonna die like tomorrow. I don't know. I just think that's crazy. And it makes me, I mean, it's fine. It's going to be fine. I'm just really nervous, I guess, because it was such a big decision to leave the company I'm with. It was painful to make that decision. It weighed really heavily on my heart. and I just loved my team. And so to leave is absolutely devastating. And so I'm like, guys, new company. I kind of need you to have your stuff together because I'm going from like a great situation and you're making me nervous that I'm walking into like Hell's Kitchen. Like, I don't know, maybe it's not that weird, but like, I don't own a printer. Moral of the story, I don't own a printer. Most people don't know, my age do not own a printer. I had to sign the contract. I had to find somebody to print the contract. Like, how do you not have DocuSign? It is 2021. Whatever. I don't own a printer, barely own a personal laptop. Apparently I'm going to be using my personal laptop for weeks? Question mark? I don't know. That's my crazy story of the day. End of rant. Corporate world is weird.